Hey Valley Kids, here's a short tutorial on G67 1.10ab, solving multiplication and division equations that involve negatives. Let's take a look at this first one here. Minus 3p equals 24. Now these are simple equations. We already can figure out that the answer is going to be 8, but what we need to do is work on our form. We have to show that we are dividing both of these sides by a negative 3. We have to use the fraction bar for a division symbol. Now we're going to draw a line here to show that we've completed one operation, and we're going to rewrite this in a different form. So these 3's will cross off because a negative 3 divided by a negative 3 is a positive 1, or a positive 1p, or just a p. And then we've got 24 divided by a negative 3. Well, 24 divided by 3 is 8. And we've got one negative symbol, so it's a negative 8. So let's just pop it in here. Back in, we would have a negative 3 times a negative 8. And once again, you are going to have your positive 24 as your product. Let's take a look at this one here. Okay, we know it's going to be 6. We have to figure out if it's positive or negative. We got a negative here, so it looks like it's going to be a positive. But let's just work it through. Let's divide both sides by a negative 12. Again, we don't care what 12m is. We want to know what one single m is. We have to divide by a negative 12 if we want to get a positive m. So we have to do that on both sides to balance that equation out. So we're isolating the variable, getting it by itself, and we're also going to turn it positive in this one. So I draw my line. 12 divided by 12, or negative 12 divided by a negative 12, is a positive 1m, or just an m. And then 72 divided by 12 is 6. And of course we have two negatives, so that's a positive 6. Let me pop it in. It would be a negative 12 times a positive 6 would give us a negative 72. Okay? Those are the easy ones. These ones here are the more difficult ones. We've got m divided by negative 3 equals a negative 6. You want to go ahead and rewrite this as a fraction. This is really m divided by a negative 3 equals a negative 6. It has to be written in this form. I talked to the 7th grade teachers. This is a more intuitive method of doing it. Again, we don't care what m divided by a negative 3 is. We want to know what a whole m is. This is like 1/3 or a negative 1/3 m. So this is division, so I'm going to get rid of that division by negative 3 by multiplying it by a negative 3, just the opposite. And I have to do that on both sides of the equation. All right, now I'm going to draw my bar down here because I'm going to do some rewriting. These negative 3's are going to cancel out. I'm left with an isolated positive m equals 6 times 3 is 18. I've got two negatives. So that's going to make that a positive 18. So m equals positive 18. And I can just go back right up to here and I can pop that answer in and double check it again. 18 divided by a negative 3 equals a negative 6. That's right. Positive divided by a negative is going to equal a negative. All right, so I'm going to draw another line here just so you can see my other problem here. So I'm going to go ahead and try this one. M divided by 4, so I'm going to rewrite it as a fraction. M divided by 4 equals a negative 6. Now we've got m divided by 4. We've got to get rid of this 4 in the denominator. This is really like 1/4 m. So I'm going to go ahead and multiply by 4 on both sides. And again, we're multiplying by a positive 4 this time because that 4 is positive. These guys are going to cross off. Let me rewrite this in a different form. We've got the m isolated, and it equals, well, 6 times 4 is 24. We've got one negative symbol, so that's a negative 24. I'm just going to go ahead and pop that in. Negative 24 divided by 4 would be a negative 6, because 24 divided by 4 is 6, and you got one negative symbol. Okay? This problem here is going to be the exact same type of problem, but you are going to have to, you don't have to rewrite it. It's already written as a fraction. You must use this form. I repeat, you must use this form. If you're not going to try to use the form that I've just shown you, don't bother doing it. I mean, you're actually going to be learning something the wrong way. All right, go ahead and take a look at this. I'm going to freeze this page so you can see these problems. Do problems 1 through 12 with the exception of the problems that I did on a sheet of paper, and you are good to go. Thank you for listening.